Okay, we are live, I think. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All my followers, how you doing? I hope you are doing well. Today also I have a special guest, Brother Ameen and Sister Zenia, all the way from Australia. Uh, Welcome to my page. I'm very grateful to have you today. Hello, brother and
Yeah,
sister. How are you doing today?
Alhamdulillah, we are good,
Alhamdulillah.
sister. How are
Assalamu
you?
alaikum to you and all your viewers and all the viewers who might
Joining
be
us
joining
today,
us,
or
yeah, from
whoever is
Australia too.
watching later.
That is good, yeah. By the way, my name is Kiri. I'm the owner of this page. Those who don't know me, my name is Kiri, as I said, a wife and a mom and digital business owner. As a provision, I'm interior designer too. And let me ask brother and sister, mashallah, it's nice. You are a couple. It's very interesting, to be honest with you. How did you find the job as a couples? How did you? It's, of course, going to be interesting. Just let me know about you a little bit and how you doing, what you working. Just can you explain and go ahead, please, for me.
Maybe I'll take over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So my name is Zeeniya. This is Ameen, my husband, and we are all the way from Sydney, Australia. And we are professional accountants who are working full time as of today. And at the same time, we are digital business owners, been doing this business while we are working full time. And we have two children who are in their teens. And this is our information about our story.
Yeah. So we are originally from Sri Lanka, migrated to Australia 10 years ago. So we currently live in Sydney. We've been living in Sydney for the last 10 years actually.
Okay, mashallah, tabarakallah. Mr. Amin, are you, what job you doing for living?
Yeah, I mean, as Xenia mentioned, we both are
Oh,
accountants by
Accountant, yes.
profession, so we are full-time employed. We still work the 9 to 5 jobs, and in addition to that, on the side, we are doing this online business as well. Helping others, helping ourselves as well. Hopefully, inshallah, the plan is to move to the online business full-time in another few years' time.
mashallah, that's excellent, excellent, mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay, brother and sister, when did you start this business and why did you start? As we asking for everyone, what is your why and when did you start this business? Can you just tell
Okay.
us this?
We started the business roughly around 2 years ago. So we were still working, and then being migrants in Australia, settling down. It took us such a long time to settle down in life as well. It's a totally new country. Um, our biggest why is basically our children. We brought them here for a better life, better future, better
Yeah.
education as well. So our biggest why, what we want to do is that in order to provide them a better life, we kind of realize that working full time, um, we are not gonna be able to do that. Like for example, it's your when you work on a normal job, your income is kind of fixed. You get paid on a monthly basis or a weekly basis, and that's it. You might be lucky to get some bonus at the end of the year. That's all you can get. But when your kids grow up, when their needs grow up as well, and then also we are getting older, and things like that, and we basically have to support our parents back home as well.
Parents and
Mm.
the siblings, we have to help them too
Yeah,
while we are having a comfortable life here.
yeah. So
We
to
have to take care of them.
yeah, so to do all that, you can't depend on a job. We probably will work for 30, 40 years and retire, and then after retirement, you wouldn't have a lot of money left to enjoy life. So we thought it could be a really, really good option to have a business
An
on the
additional
side,
income.
additional source of income for us to, you know, live a comfortable life, to be able to help others, and also plan certain things in the future. If we can, inshallah, retire early from our 9 to 5 work, and then do things that we love to do, travel around the world and things like that. So with that in mind, we kind of were looking to start something on our own. Initially, we wanted to do some accounting firm or tax firm, something like that. But then we thought,
Something new.
something new.
Yeah,
Give me some
mashallah.
new experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we ended up doing an online business actually.
Excellent, excellent. It's a big fan of that. Is what I like is as a couple. It's very interesting. I wish it's my husband join me, to be honest with you. How did you find it? It's nice, isn't it? I like it.
It's good because we two are working full time, so we can share certain responsibilities and have some time to put towards the additional job. So that's how we manage our time and we give a chance to Amin, he gives a chance to me. Inshallah, we are managing good now. So far, so
Excellent,
good.
excellent, excellent. It's very nice. Now, what I want to ask you is, what did you say to people if they want to start this business? Okay, as a single is okay, as a couple is as well. I need you to tell people how it's wonderful working as a couple is, and the same times in general, what do you think to people, or what do you say to people if they want to start this business where they might not sure or they scared or something? What did you advise them,
I
brother
think
and sister?
it's not different to anything that you do as a couple, right? I mean, we made the decision to migrate to Australia as a couple. We brought our children, and everything that we planned over here over the last 10 years. We made those decisions as a couple with the best interest of our family, our children, and things like that. So we did not find anything in any other reason why not to do the business also together. Because we were doing a 9 to 5 job, both of us are busy during the daytime. So it helps the two of us doing the business. So Xenia helps me with the admin side of it and the accounting side of it, the finance side of it. And then I am kind of like the face of the business, engaging in a lot of things on the social media side of it. So we kind of have a kind of a agreement or understanding that who's doing what and then when we can do it. So it's good. It's good to have someone helping each other rather than you trying to do it all by yourself. I mean, this is on top of the amazing support we get from our coaches and mentors, and then also the global community. So it's really nice.
Excellent, excellent. What did you like about this business? For example, if you ask me about the community, I love the community. Is and step by step learning. Since I start this business, I learn a lot of things which I didn't know them before. If I advise you, a sister and brother, what do you like about this community? What is interesting about this community?
So that's what anybody can do this business. You don't need to have any special skills or knowledge. If you can basically handle your social media, I'm sure everybody is having at this stage. So with the limited knowledge and the amount of training and the community support, anybody can give a start and run this business successfully.
Yeah, that's a great thing about the business. Our dedicated training website, right? It's one of the best training resources that you will ever have. Every instruction is like in the form of video instructions, someone doing it step by step. You just have to follow it and set it up, and then you can access it at any time. Once you are a business owner, you can access it any time. If you get stuck, you can always reach out to your mentor or your coach, or in certain instances, you make a lot of friends in the business, your fellow business owners from around the world. You can get in touch with them. Wherever you're in your country, you can get in touch with them and seek some help. I mean, we are there to help anyone. I think the as you said, the community and the dedicated website where we support our business owners is are the best thing about the business, the most interesting thing. And for us, it's obviously on top of that is the flexibility of the business, right? We decide when to work.
Yeah.
We decide how to manage our normal day job, and then whenever we are not on the job, it could be a weekend or after work like today, we can decide when to work and when not to. So the flexibility of this business is amazing, and those are the two things that I personally like about the business.
It's excellent. Yeah, as you mentioned it, of course, the very you can do what on your own time, or no one can tell you can you do that and do it now. You can do whatever you want, night, daytime, anywhere. That's the uh, best of this job. That me too. That's I
Yeah,
like about this job.
yeah, especially
Yeah.
when you're doing a 9 to 5 job, the flexibility is very, very important because, as we understand, I mean, we are doing responsible jobs in during the daytime. So obviously, we can't engage in business during
Day.
the day. But then, it gives us the ability to work later on when we are not working our daytime job,
And
right?
it is being global, time doesn't matter. So working evening, I don't think it makes any changes, any difference.
Yes, of course, of course. That's excellent. Okay, what about what challenge you think you face in this business? Of course, anything when you do have a challenge, of course. What challenge do you think you face in this business?
I think for most of us, from what I've seen from our mentees, the team that I work with and the team I'm supporting as a coach and a mentor, I think most of us, the challenge, and it's I think real for us as well. The challenge is the mindset to change, because we are used to studying well and getting a degree, and our parents always push us to do the 9 to 5 job, settle down, be a doctor, be an engineer, be whatever, and then earn a monthly salary and then settle down, get a house and things like that. um, from that mindset to change yourself, to become your own boss and owning and running and operating your own business. I think that mindset change is the difficult thing for most people, because I think it's in human nature. We are willing to work for 30 or 40 years of our life in a job and be happy with whatever the salary we get and then whatever little savings that we have. But most of us, as soon as we start a business, we are expecting a return or success from that business, like overnight, like within 6 months. That's what the mindset is, because um, we are happy to work 30, 40 years for someone else, but then when you try to become your own boss, we are trying to
Try to see the
be
returns coming faster.
rich or return within 2 3 years. But business doesn't work like that for most of the people, and you just have to make sure that you look after that business. It's a long term thing. You have long term goals, and inshallah, I mean, you will get there eventually. But then, to have that mindset, have that patience, I think that's the most difficult thing for a lot of people, and it's the same for us as well. Mindset from changing from 9 to 5 workers to owning and running a business of our own. That's a bit of a difficult mindset for a lot of people. That's why people are scared to take that step.
Okay, Sister Zenia, do you want to add anything on the top? Oh, yeah, okay.
No, that we went through that, so we believe that's something that everybody is facing and thinking of. So whether I could do this, because this is something I never have experienced in. Some a new challenge. What we say is, if you are looking for a change, so you have to change, then you will see the results. If you continue to do whatever you are doing, it's not going to give you different results. So give a change, like accept the change and face the change, so you will see the return.
That is true. That is true. I agree as well. Okay, mashallah. Okay, after my question will be like, even yesterday, someone called me, say, is that legally? A lot of people asking, I don't know, my side, so many people, they calling me, they asking me, is that legal? Uh, what do you think, brother and sister, about legality? If you just give us some information.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, look, I mean,
We had the same question,
we
in
had the
fact.
same we had the same question, right? So if you look at yourself, you're representing your business as Pari Adam. we are representing our business as Ameen and Zeeniya, and that's our Dole is our surname as well. If the business was not legal and not real, we would not personally represent our business in under our personal names, right? And then, for example, in our case, we have a registered business in Australia as well. We registered in the at the authorities as our business name is registered.
And the business is paying taxes. I don't think you need edit anything more than that to confirm the legality. It's a registered business who's paying taxes on its income, so it's been accepted by the authorities. So we before we join in, we have gone through and we have done a search about the legality, and when we found it is legal, that's where we took the initiative. So anyone who is having that problem, and we can confidently tell you this is a legal business where you pay tax on your income.
Excellent. Yeah, excellent. Also, yeah, you register by your name, as you say. Personally, myself as well, I'm working in government, of course, which is they call NHS in this country. In London, we call like health sector NHS. If it's not legally, I'm not going to work this business. Going to affect me in my life and my everything, you know. That's why even I say always when people ask me, yes, of course it's legally. Otherwise, I'm not doing this one, because we're out there every day. We're watching our face and we're talking about that. If it's not legally, we're not going to do that.
That's right.
We're going to be hiding or doing something that's I say is legally as well. Okay, brother and sister, if you want to add anything, because today also is Tuesday, we're going to invite them. Webinar. You can invite them as well. But before we finish, if you have anything to add, brother and sister.
I think if we were to add, and another question that people ask, especially our Muslim brothers and sisters, is this business halal or not?
Yeah,
it's a very important factor as Muslims, especially to make sure that your earning is halal. So if it was not, we would not do the business, and we made sure that that side of it, the halal compliance, is also met, as in the case of anything that we do as Muslims, right? So, so we can confirm that there is nothing in the business that makes it not halal. So, so the Muslim brothers and sisters who are watching and still thinking, "Hey, I have a doubt: are they doing something halal or not?" I mean, please,
they can contact either of us and confirm details as well.
Confirm details as well. It's a halal business, and that's why we see a lot of Muslim brothers and sisters in our global community of over 89,000 people. Probably it's 90,000 people right by now. It increases like every day, right? So that's one thing we want to confirm with everyone. And then, like you did, like we did. The journey starts from us watching a webinar where we explain. It's a 90-minute long webinar. We present a lot of things about doing business online, how other businesses are doing, and how we can help anyone who's interested. So that's a free webinar where we run it live twice a week. So anyone who's interested to know or get more information, they can join us live, or they can watch a recorded version later on. They just have to register their name and email ID, and we'll take care of the rest, right? I mean, your website is there, our website's there. Anyone interested, they can start it from watching that webinar. That's where we all of us started our journeys.
MashaAllah, thank you so much. That's excellent here. As my brother and sister mentioned, our website is there. You can join us. Today is Tuesday. Welcome to everyone to join us. Just have a look. No problem if you start up, but just have a look. Don't cost you anything. Just
Absolutely.
see what's going on and have something from that. Anyway, thank you so much, brothers and sisters, to have you today. I'm very grateful, as I say earlier. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day, inshallah.
Thank you for having us in your page, and we wish you good luck with your business too. And we invite whoever is not registered, take an initiative, register yourself. Maybe we can help you.
Thanks for
Okay,
having
sir,
us.
go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Wa alaikum assalam. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.
You
You
too.
too.
Thank you.
Thank